So back in January 29, I shared a video guide on UniversalX and why you should be taking a few swaps on the platform. Hopefully you did, because on March 11 they took a snapshot to give us some OG tags, which comes with a boost. Because now we're gonna be farming some points or getting some points every time that we swap on the platform. So in case you don't know, UniversalX is a DEX built by Particle Network, which is not a small project. And what we're going to be receiving is PARTI tokens. So we're not going to be receiving tokens for UniversalX because that is a project that is built by Particle Network. So what we're going to be receiving is for the main ecosystem, which is Particle, right? They already raised some money, almost $24 million. Last valuation is 40 million, but that was back in August 24. And we are already in 2025, so I'm not really looking at this. They have built some account abstraction, for example, for Merlin blockchain, I think other blockchain too. So they have been pretty active. Now, when it comes to PARTI diamonds, which again, that is just another name for points, for season 0, they allocated 10 million diamonds or points, and that should last for a few weeks. Now, we don't know what is a few weeks. A few weeks can be 3, it can be 30. I don't know what the heck is few weeks. But what I'm doing is just trying to make sure that I push as many transactions as possible, as quick as possible. Okay, because we don't know, it can be 3, but it can also be 30. So just to make sure, for the next month or 2, I'm gonna try to push as much volume as I can. What the heck? So yeah. Then other boosts that you might have if you have been active when it comes to Particle Network is if you use the Launchpad, Particle Pioneer, which I think that is the testnet, if you're holding an NFT, Capybara, or the Ally token. If not, if you took some transaction before March 11, then you should also have the OG boost. That is the only one that I have, by the way. Okay? So when it comes to the platform, super simple. Since it is a DEX, the only thing that you're doing is swapping. You don't need to provide liquidity. You just need to swap from a token to the other to receive some points. That's it. And by the way, points will be allocated at the end of season 0. So right now, even though I already took a few swaps, I'm not seeing anything. Just so you know. Okay? So back to the platform. First thing first, you do need to deposit some funds to the platform, which you can just go to settings right here, address, and you will find an address for your EVM account and also another one for Solana. So whatever you prefer to use to fund your wallet can be EVM, so Arbitrum, Base, Ethereum, which I don't think you're going to be using Ethereum. Avalanche, I think it is also available in multiple others, and also Solana. Once you have your funds, now it is time to swap and create some volume, which by the way, you can track it right here by clicking on leaderboard. So you can see what is the total volume that you have been pushing. So one example, let's say I want to purchase 50 bucks and I'm going to pick Arbitrum. Okay, so Ethereum on Arbitrum right here. I would do buy. Let's look at the fees. It is only 0.01, and that is because I already have 74.91 USDC on the Arbitrum chain on UniversalX. But let's say that I want to purchase that instead on the Ethereum network. Let's see if it changes when it comes to the fees. So now it is $1. So if you want to make sure that you're spending the less amount of money possible, just try to use the funds on the same chain. So if you have $100 on Arbitrum, try purchasing a few things on Arbitrum. So swapping maybe back to USDC, to Ethereum, to ARB tokens, to whatever is available and that you prefer on Arbitrum. Another thing to take into consideration is if you're swapping for a token that is top 500, only 10% of the volume will go into PARTI diamonds. So that means if I'm purchasing something like Arbitrum, like Ethereum, like Bitcoin, Solana, Avalanche, all of these are within the top 500 tokens or crypto tokens, right? And I'm only going to be receiving 10% of that volume, or only 10% will be used to increase my PARTI diamonds. If I swap things that are outside of top 500, then I'm gonna be receiving 100%. So what you can do to just make sure that you're swapping something that is outside of the top 500, just come here. This is crypto rank, but you can use CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap is another one, and there are multiple others that you can use. Ethereum, so if I click on it, you guys can see right here, rank is number 2. So it really depends on you. What is the amount of risk that you want to take? Because Ethereum slippage would be way less. It moves less. And also it is less risky, right? But also at the same time, you're also getting only 10% of that volume qualified. So it really depends on you. Now, another way to do it, which is by just purchasing things on Solana, meme coins, and trying to sell it before you lose some money. But just for you to make sure, which is a trick that I like to use, is let's say here. So I have a token, which is PVS. Not endorsing it, just using it as an example. I would come here, which is geckoterminal.com. You can also use Dex Screener, Dex Tools. All of them actually works the same. Copy the address. I would come here just to make sure that I'm clicking on the right one. I would paste this. And here it is. It goes to PVS. So right here, if I want to, I can purchase a little bit. So you can see, bought some, which I already sold. So I don't know why it is not showing. Well, you can see balance at 0, bought 20 bucks, sold, and I lost 4%, which is 90 cents. So again, it comes with a risk, but at the same time, 100% of that volume will be allocated to your qualified volume. So it really depends on you. But again, it is simple because right now, leaderboard with probably like $2,000, you can be within the top maybe 5K. So there is not a lot of crazy users on the platform. Project is big enough. So as long as they allocate enough of their tokenomics to the airdrop, that they don't dilute the campaign for maybe 2, 3, 4 seasons, I do think we can make a pretty decent amount of money. And also fees are not that high. So in the end, for you to burn 10, 20 bucks, you're actually swapping many times. So if you have $1,000 and you deposit $1,000 and you swap maybe 10 times, that's already $10,000. 100 times, that's already $100,000. So that's a pretty good chunk amount of volume, right? So let me know if you have any questions, any doubts. Just a quick refresher. So to use the platform, you would just come here, create your account, obviously, send some money, and then you just swap right here and you pick whatever you prefer. When it comes to tokens, for example, like Ethereum, which is available on multiple platforms, on multiple blockchains, just make sure that you click here and you select the blockchain that you wanted. So it can be Ethereum, Base, Arbitrum, OP, Linea, whatever it is. Okay, and always make sure that you check your fees before completing a transaction, just in case there is some congestion, so you're not spending $2, $3 just to take a swap. There you go. We'll be adding all the links in the description as usual. Any question, any doubts, just let me know. Peace out.